Weather on the way, rain, warmth, maybe some ice jam, some freezing up that comes in behind us. So there's a lot to watch with this next storm, and that's why we have you on a weather alert. This will be impactful as we head into the next 24 to 48 hours in spots. So temperatures this morning are in the mid to upper 30s. There are still some icy patches out there in a few spots. 35 in Boston right now, 39 in Plymouth, but some of the stations in between this, of course, some spots are going to be right around that freezing mark. So the main roads, the treated roads, are doing just fine. It's more like sidewalks and driveways and parking lots, things like that, that may be a little bit slick in a few areas. If it looks like it may be wet, just watch your step out there. 51 in Buffalo, New York right now. The temperature map tells the story here. There's a lot of warmth back to our west. We are going to shoot up near 50 today, into the 50s tomorrow. That's the temperature right now from Chicago to Indianapolis, back down to Cincinnati at 58. And then notice the colors on the map. That really tells the story, too. A sharp cutoff, a sharp drop in the temperature on the backside of this front is only 6 in International Falls this morning. And that's the sharply colder air that will arrive on Saturday behind the front and may cause some things to ice up. So let's talk about it. There are a couple rain and snow showers to our north this morning, but there may be some slick spots from central New Hampshire to southern Maine. Otherwise, though, what we'll experience is an increase in clouds today, breezy and mild, high up around 50. Tomorrow morning, scattered showers. The rain tomorrow will be light at first and then ramp up, particularly late in the day. From the late afternoon into the evening, that's when some heavier downpours and heavier elements of rain will shift through from west to east. So the flood threat, I think, especially tomorrow evening, will start to go up and last through Saturday afternoon. That's why we have a flood watch in effect. This is the map Saturday morning. Areas of rain, heavy at times, could even be a rumble of thunder along the south coast. But notice on the back side, we have some freezing rain and snow. We may experience a brief changeover to a wintry mix on the backside north and west of Boston. It doesn't look like a ton of accumulation, but it may slicken things up just a little bit as colder air comes in. Temperatures on Saturday morning are going to be in the 50s to near 60, and then fall plummet during the day on Saturday. This is projected rainfall totals. The purples, the blues, 1 to 3 inches for many of us, some locally higher amounts possible. Obviously, rapid snow melt as well. So all of those things combined will increase our risk for localized flooding. The wind will also be gusty. This is the map Friday evening. Gusts along the south coast between about 30 and 45 miles per hour, although some gusts over 50 will be briefly possible towards the islands. And then as we head into Saturday morning, the wind will still be gusty, 30 to 40 on the South Shore and Cape, and then really kind of tapers off after that. So the colder air streams in behind it, but it's all about the warmth today. Upper 40s to low 50s, a lot of melting. No refreeze tonight, though. Cloudy skies and isolated shower, and temperatures will stay in the 40s tonight, and then 55 to 60 for highs tomorrow. It's going to feel a little weird after the Arctic air that we've had in place really for the month of January here. So grab the wet weather gear tomorrow. Saturday may end as a wintry mix. Temperatures at Gillette, by the way, will be falling through the 30s and into the 20s by the end of the game. So you definitely want to be prepped for a wintertime chill. Sunday, the sun's back, and it looks like we stay chilly heading into the start of next week. Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Danielle Niles. Despite the limited sunshine, today will be breezy and mild. High temperatures slowly rising to about 50 degrees. No worries about icy patches tonight. Will be cloudy with lows in the 40s. And there may just be an isolated shower. 55 to 60 for highs tomorrow, but it does come with a trade-off. The rain moving in will be shower activity first and then turning to a steadier rain with some heavier elements by tomorrow late afternoon and evening. The rain will continue to fall at times heavily through Saturday midday, and then on the back side of it, we may be just cold enough to change over to a brief wintry mix. This may be a little bit underdone, but it's really a race between when the precipitation ends and how quickly the cold air comes in. Notice by 10 p.m. rain is long gone. So for the Pats at Gillette Stadium, looks like we'll be dry with the rain ending before that. There'll be some around for tailgaters, though. Rainfall totals 1 to 3 inches. Flood watch up for Friday through Saturday afternoon. Isolated amounts more than that with the warmth and the rapid snow melt as well. Ice jam possibility on some of our rivers, small streams. So there'll be plenty to watch in terms of flooding potential for Friday into Saturday afternoon. Icy glaze on the backside, north and west possible here with that brief flip over at the end. Wind will also be a concern. Gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour. Friday evening through Saturday morning along the south coast to Cape Cod. We'll see some gusts to 40, 45 miles per hour elsewhere. Isolated pockets of damage may result. The temperature on Saturday, too, dropping like a rock. Will be around 60 on Saturday morning in spots, and then fall through the day, 30s by the evening. So with all that leftover moisture, we may be talking about some slick travel here as those freezing temperatures come in, dropping into the 20s for the second half of Gillette Stadium. Winter's back, but it looks quiet for Sunday through the start of next week.